Chapter 9, Section 1, Travel Planning, Useful Sentences. 1. I want to go on a vacation.
I'd really like to go on a vacation.
I've been wanting to take a vacation lately.
2. Going on a vacation would be nice.
It's kind of an odd time of year to go on a vacation.
3. Where are you going on your vacation?
Where are you going on your trip?
4. I want to do a little bit of traveling.
I wonder what kind of places I could travel to.
5. Could you arrange a trip to Mexico?
Do you have any package deals for Europe?
Tell me about your package deals.
6. I'm going on a trip to Asia.
I'm going on a voyage round the world.
We are going on a journey to Hawaii.
I'll have a week to do sightseeing in that beautiful city.
7. I'm thinking of visiting Italy.
We're thinking of taking a trip to the mountains.
We want to arrange a trip to Hawaii.
8. How long does the trip last?
How many nights do you want to stay in New York?
Can you work out how much time we will spend during this trip?
Useful conversations. 1. Plan a hiking trip. Hello, I'd like to plan a hiking trip. Can you make me an itinerary?
What are the dates you will be traveling?
June and July. It's a total of 2 months.
I can arrange that. What sights do you want to see?
Natural parks. Can you give us advice on where to go?
I will include that in your itinerary.
2. What should we bring with us? What should we bring with us?
You should first list everything you'll need and then decide what to bring.
If the weather is unpredictable, what clothes should I pack?
It is better to bring summer clothes and a poncho for when it rains.
I want to be prepared for anything.
Here is your itinerary. It has info for your flight times.
Thank you so much. Is there a way I can be kept updated on travel conditions?
Yes, you may subscribe to our email listserv for info about your destination.
I'd like to subscribe to that. Thank you. Can you also give us some maps?
Yes, I can. Here they are.
Useful paragraph.
It takes strength to do what must be done when the work is unpleasant and uncomfortable. It takes strength to persist in the face of obstacles, when it would be much easier to simply give up. It takes strength to be polite to someone when that person has been rude to you. It takes strength to be truthful when a lie would be more convenient. It takes strength to build for the future.
Section 2. Sightseeing tour. Useful sentences. 1. The scenery is beautiful.
Wow, what a great view.
2. This place is really fascinating.
It's really a tourist attraction.
I felt as if I had been in a different world.
3. What a beautiful Pacific place this is.
I've never dreamed it would be so beautiful.
4. The view is breathtaking.
It makes me dizzy.
From up here, we can have a bird's-eye view of the city.
5. I've never seen a waterfall like that before.
This building is very impressive.
6. I want to enjoy some natural scenery.
I'd like to go to some scenic sites.
I like this beautiful folk culture village.
7. This is the famous Empire State Building.
I hear that Florida is a good place to go sightseeing.
8. This is the peak of the tourist season, and we have no discount.
This is the tourist off-season, and you'll get a 20% discount.
I think the admission fee is too high.
9. There was no time to go sightseeing on mountains.
The mountains provide gorgeous views.
Useful conversations. 1. Visiting a city. Excuse me, where can I find a tour guide for the city?
The hotel reception desk can provide you with information.
Thank you. Can you offer any advice about visiting the city?
Sure, I would recommend visiting the beach. It is a quick drive down Main Street. Alternatively, you could walk down the High Street for all your shopping needs.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. 2. A bus tour. Hi, I'd like to take a sightseeing tour throughout the city.
Is there anything special you want to see?
I want to see old historical sites and buildings. Is there a bus tour?
Yes, a bus tour leaves from in front of your hotel this morning at 9.
I'd like to book a ticket for that, please. How much is the ticket?
The price for half a day is $20 and $40 for all day.
Please get me the half-day tour. I'd also like a window seat.
I'm sorry, there isn't any window seats left for the 9 a.m. bus, but there is on the 10 a.m. Would you mind changing the departure time, or does it matter?
I'll leave at 10 a.m. then, thank you. Useful paragraph. When you had fallen to the bottom of your life, every people around you would tell you, be hard-bitten and be happy. To be hard-bitten would be necessary, but be happy? Even in that serious occasion? But you should at least keep calm, calmly facing and calmly treating. If you have obtained the calmness, without happy and without unhappy, you then have possessed the power for rebirth. Section 3. Park and amusement park. Useful sentences. 1. What about the Olympic Park?
Are you going to the park with us this weekend?
Shall we take a tour to the amusement park?
2. What park do you want to go to?
Which park do you want to go?
I want to go to the aquarium.
3. The Disneyland is a perfect world with colorful fairy tales.
4. This natural park is so big.
The Olympic Park has a small forest. It is fit for picnic.
5. What a lovely view.
The lake is a picture itself.
6. What about taking the cable car?
How about taking the roller coaster?
I want to take the Dodgem.
7. The Ferris wheel over there is so big. I'd like to take a ride on it.
I see the jungle flying train. I once rode it. It was very exciting.
8. I'd like to see the monkey tricks.
I want to show you to the haunted house.
Useful conversations. 1. The roller coaster. Let's go on that roller coaster. It looks like so much fun.
I don't want to go on that ride.
Not scared, are you?
The line is too long. It would take 2 hours just to get to the front. In 2 hours, I could enjoy 3 rides.
I guess it's better that we see as many rides as possible.
I also get motion sickness.
2. We need to enjoy ourselves. The roller coaster was so much fun! Let's do it again.
We only have 2 hours left. Let's see the haunted house.
I don't want to be scared. Maybe we should see the circus attractions first.
The circus attractions are too crowded and smell bad. Besides, the monkeys scare me.
How about we go see the House of Mirrors? It is a fun attraction, and strange mirrors can't scare us.
All right, that's fine. We'll go there and see how the mirrors change our appearances.
I've also heard that our day passes have to be renewed before 6 p.m. Let's plan on going to do that after the House of Mirrors.
Okay, but we still need to enjoy ourselves first before we leave and go home.
Useful paragraph.
Dance as though no one is watching you. Love as though you have never been hurt before. Sing as though no one can hear you. Live as though heaven is on earth. When we were kids, we had no idea of what limitations were, and we had no care in the world, so we could do things without worrying about how we appeared to others. However, as we grew up, we lost that childlike innocence.
Section 4. Zoo and Botanical Garden. Useful sentences. 1. Have you ever heard about the wildlife sanctuary?
There are a lot of wild animals in that place.
2. Have you ever seen a giant salamander?
I hear the giant salamander is very much like a baby.
3. Do you know what the panda eats?
Panda is my favorite animal.
Those white and black giant pandas are gentle and lovable.
4. Look at the peacock. Isn't it beautiful?
Look at the turkeys, swans, and ducks.
5. Oh, look, that little monkey is so cute.
I want to buy some peanuts to feed the monkeys.
Feeding is forbidden here.
6. The tulips are so beautiful here.
Aren't those azalea bushes beautiful?
7. What a riot of color there is with all kinds of flowers in blossom.
8. Do you see those white and yellow jasmine flowers blooming by the fountain?
What are those small yellow and white flowers sprouting up on the lawn?
9. Here's an interesting bed with a mixture of daffodils, violets, and bluebells.
Useful conversations. 1. Visit the zoo. I want to see the chimpanzees first.
I think we should see that last because they're at the opposite side of the park.
In that case, let's see whatever is closest to us now.
That would be the exotic birds. I've always wanted to get close to a parrot.
After that, let's walk over the bridge to visit the elephant arena. I hear those are incredible animals. 2. Visit the botanical garden. This botanical garden is so beautiful. I wonder who planted the flowers.
Well, the city workers, of course. You know, our tax dollars.
Oh, don't be so crude. I meant to imply how much care and precision it took to plant them in all these wonderful patterns.
I really like the petunias and the daffodils. Those colors are impressive to me.
They are probably watered constantly in this terrible heat we've been having recently.
I'll agree with that. The poor plants must have been sweltering all day long. I'm not surprised that so many have just withered and died.
Now that we've seen the flowers, I'd like to move on to the larger plants. How about the ancient ferns? I have never seen one of those.
Okay, let's go see those.
Useful paragraph. Failure is the path to success. It helps us to touch the sky, teaches us to survive, and shows us a specific way. Success brings in money, fame, pride, and self-respect. Here it becomes very important to keep our head on our shoulder. The only way to show our gratitude to God for bestowing success on us is by being humble, modest, courteous, and respectful to the less fortunate ones. Section 5. Museum and Historic Sites. Useful sentences. 1. When was this museum built?
Do you know the time period this was built in?
2. The museum was built over 100 years ago.
The museum is at least 100 years old.
3. This museum is now free to everyone.
This museum will again be open to the public.
4. Do not touch the exhibits. Do not touch the objects.
Flash photography is not permitted.
5. Unemployed, disabled, students, and children free.
Students pay half fare by the student ID cards.
6. Open 7 days a week.
With access all day.
7. Is this a historical area?
Is there anything historical about this area?
Are there historical landmarks nearby?
8. There are many historical landmarks here.
We'll see most of the historical landmarks on the tour.
We still have some cultural relics to visit.
There are a few historical places in the area, but not many.
9. Can I take a photo for this?
but I'm afraid we can't take pictures in the museum.
Look at those beautiful paintings. Let's take pictures of them.
10. These are decorations, just for appreciation.
I like this copy very much.
Do you have any copies of the bronze object?
11. How can you tell it is genuine or fake?
How can you tell the age? Useful conversations. 1. Visit the Aviation Museum. I think we should go to the Aviation Museum at 12 o'clock today.
But we've already been there last month. Why see it again?
Because there are some airplanes I haven't climbed into yet.
But you are not allowed to do that there. Is that why I can never find you when we go there?
Of course, John. My dream is to be a pilot someday. 2. Visit the historic sites. I am reading that this battlefield holds the graves of 1,000 men, all of which died 100 years ago.
That is quite a great way to die, on a battlefield far from your loved ones.
Really? I think it is a glorious notion.
Mary, the point of coming here is to see where historical events took place.
Okay. What date did this battle happen on?
It was July 27th, 1776. It was a Monday morning, to be exact.
Interesting. So on a day when we would be going to work, these men were killing each other.
Yes, they were. What wonderful thoughts you are having.
I can't help but wonder what kind of lives these men were leading, aside from the war, that is. Useful paragraph.
Hope is what keeps life going. Parents always hope their children will do well. Hope makes us dream. Hope builds in patience. Life teaches us not to despair even in the darkest hour, because after every night there is a day. Nothing remains the same. We have only one choice. Keep moving on in life and be hopeful.
Section 6. Movies and Performances. Useful sentences. 1. How long has the play been on?
Even the overture hasn't started yet.
2. What kind of music do you like?
What kind of music do you listen to?
What's your favorite music genre?
3. Are there any English subtitles for the show?
We have subtitles both in Chinese and English on the big screen just beside the stage.
4. What's playing?
Any good pictures out there? 5. A famous movie will be shown tonight.
I want to go see a movie tonight, probably a comedy.
6. There will be charity performance on Saturday night.
There will be a solo concert by an opera star on Sunday night.
7. This film created a sensation.
This is an award-winning film.
That movie is a box office hit.
That movie is a blockbuster.
This movie has been ruling the box office for weeks.
8. This theater is always crowded.
You know it's quite a big theater, and will be really crowded then.
9. Hey man, it's cheaper if we catch the matinee.
The movie will be cheaper if we go before noon.
10. Here are the programs. Enjoy the performance.
I can't wait to listen to the Fantasia. Useful conversations. 1. The horror films. What kind of movies do you like to watch?
I like to see horror films, but then that depends on the kind of horror film.
What do you mean?
I mean that I like movies with ghosts, but I think movies with monsters are just unimaginative.
I like love stories, especially ones with two guys chasing one beautiful girl. 2. Go see a play. I am tired of movies. Why don't we go see a play this Saturday?
Okay, are there even any theaters in our area?
There is a famous theater in the next town over, and it's only a 20-minute drive. I say we go to it.
What show are they acting?
The show is the modern rendition of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, starring Michael as Romeo and Kim as Juliet.
I thought I told you I don't like love stories. I think the acting in them is boring.
Well, I do, and since you're my husband, you're coming along.
I guess it can't be that bad. It is a classic, and a very good classic at that.
Useful paragraph. Life is full of confusion and disorder. Particular time, a particular location. Do the arranged thing of 10 million times in the brain. Step by step. The life is hard to avoid delicacy and stiffness. No enthusiasm forever. Noun expected happening of surprising and pleasing. So, only silently ask myself in mind, next happiness, when will come? Section 7. Sports competitions. Useful sentences. 1. Did you watch the volleyball match last night?
Did you catch the game last night? It was a real nail-biter.
2. Saturday's semifinal was a real nail-biter.
Tomorrow evening there will be a most exciting game.
Today's game was pretty lousy.
3. What was the score?
God, it's a tie.
The game ended in a tie.
I thought the score would be at least 2-1, but it ended in a draw.
4. China beat Brazil 3-0.
I had an 11th hour victory.
We came up from behind and won.
The team creamed us in that game.
They're no match for us.
5. What should we do now with Tom out of the game?
We should choose from the backups.
6. The long jump is going to be held there.
Is the soccer game held in this stadium?
How about gymnastics? Is it held there too?
7. That's the indoor gymnasium. Basketball games, badminton games, table tennis are going to be held there.
8. Every athlete wants to win the gold medal.
I think getting a gold medal is the dream of every competitor.
9. The home team stands a good chance of winning the fight.
Do you think the game will go into overtime?
10. I'll do better than those players.
Those players are getting worse and worse. I should go out there and play myself.
Useful conversations. 1. Make a bet. Today's sports game is going to be a massive victory for my team over your team.
No, your team hasn't won a single game since last year. How will they win this team?
Because I think they will. That's why. I want to make a bet.
If my team wins, you pay me $50. If they lose, I give you $50.
It's a deal. Get ready to pay up. 2. A close game.
This is such a close game. The score is either tied or the home team is 1 point ahead.
Who do you think will win? I am rooting for the underdog.
Why? The underdog hasn't won a single game the whole year.
I think they'll get lucky. See? They just scored another goal. They are leading by 3 points.
That won't set the game. Now they are tied again.
It is only the first half of the game, and with their record, the home team is unlikely to pull off a victory.
You just wait. They're going to score, and they are going to win.
Okay, just be ready to pay me the money when you lose the bet. Useful paragraph.
Materialistic happiness is short-lived, but happiness achieved by bringing a smile on others' face gives a certain level of fulfillment. Peace of mind is the main link to happiness. No mind is happy without peace. We realize the true worth of happiness when we are in sorrow. Sorrow is basically due to death of a loved one, failure, and despair. But these things are temporary and pass away.
Section 8. Photo taking. Useful sentences. 1. I'd like to take a picture with the statue.
Please try to get the statue in the background.
Get the falls in the background, will you?
2. I ran out of film.
I'm out of film.
3. Let's take one together.
Let's have a picture taken together.
4. Excuse me, could you take a photo for me?
Could you take a photo for us? Just press this button.
Could you please snap one of us next to the fountain?
5. Give me a big smile. Are you ready? Cheese!
Say cheese. Done. Come see how it looks.
Everybody get closer. Good. Keep the pose and cheese. Okay, one more please. All right.
6. Step forward a little.
Move a little closer, please. Try not to squint.
7. Are we allowed to take pictures here?
Can we take pictures here?
Is it okay to take pictures here?
8. This is a great one of you.
The photograph is really well taken.
This photo flatters you.
9. The battery is dead.
My batteries died.
I ran out of batteries.
Something seems wrong with the battery.
My camera is running low on battery.
10. Take a picture of that.
Take a photo of that.
Take a snapshot of that.
That would be a good shot.
11. I took a lot of pictures.
I have a lot of pictures.
I got a lot of photos.
12. Don't forget the lens cap.
Don't forget to focus the lens.
Don't obstruct the lens with your fingers.
Useful conversations. 1. Could you take a photo for us? Excuse me, sir. Would you mind taking a photo of my husband and I next to this statue?
Sure. Do you want a close-up shot or one with the entire statue visible?
We don't care for the entire statue so long as our faces are clear.
All right. Am I too far away or is this good?
It's perfect.
1, 2, and 3. Say cheese.
Thanks. 2. One more photo. We have a second camera that we want to have the same shot taken with. Can you take it again? Sorry if I sound too demanding.
Not at all. Wow, that's a really nice camera you've got. Where'd you get it?
We bought it at a local antique store.
Okay, so is the same position okay?
Yeah, this camera is a little old. The button for taking the photo is next to the hand strap.
Got it. Ready? 1, 2, and 3.
It looks great, but I'd like more in the background.
Want a few more shots, just in case?
Thanks, that'd be great.
No worries. All right. 1, 2, and 3.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Useful paragraph. Life teaches us not to regret over yesterday, for it has passed and is beyond our control. Tomorrow is unknown, for it could either be bright or dull. So the only alternative is work hard today so that we will enjoy a better tomorrow. Section 9. Hotel reservation. Useful sentences. 1. I need to look up some hotels.
I should call a few hotels.
I should look up some hotel rates. I could look up some hotel rates.
2. I'd like to book a double room for next Monday.
I'd like to book a single room with bath from the afternoon of June 2nd to the morning of June 4th.
3. How long will you stay with us?
How long will you be staying?
Is it just for tonight?
May I know the arrival date, please?
When do you check in?
What kind of room would you like?
Would you like a single room or a double room?
6. What is the rate, please?
How much will that room be?
7. I'm told your hotel is offering a discount now.
I heard that your hotel is offering a discount now.
8. Then do you have anything less expensive?
This is the least expensive suite we have at the moment.
9. I'm sorry, but the hotel is full on that date.
I'm sorry, we don't have any room available for that week.
I'm sorry, but we're fully booked for single rooms. Would you like to have a double one?
10. You can have a room on Tuesday.
We do have a vacancy for those dates. Useful conversations. 1. Book a double room. Hello, is this the Grand Hotel?
Yes, this is the Grand Hotel. This is Abel speaking. How may I serve you?
I'd like to book a double room for 2 nights starting from this Wednesday. Is there availability?
Yes, ma'am. We have a double open for those 2 nights. The cost will be $150 for those 2 nights together.
Great. Can I pay over the phone? 2. A single room with a queen-sized bed. I'm sorry I arrived a day late. Is my room still available?
Unfortunately, ma'am, because you arrived later than expected, your room has been given to someone else.
Darn. Are there any other doubles available from tonight until Saturday?
I'm sorry, but there won't be a double room open until next Monday. We do have, however, a single room with a queen-sized bed. Would that be suitable?
That is fine. I can accept that. How much is it for these 3 nights?
It's going to be a total of $175 for all 3 nights.
Does it have a window facing the courtyard? I find that a street-side room will cause me to lose sleep.
Yes, we have that available, although it'll be an extra $10 charge. Is that fine with you?
Yes, that's fine. Useful paragraph.
When our family relationship, friendship, love, and personal relationship become 4 cups different thick and subtle tea, at push a cup to change, always have absent-minded hesitation. Which on earth cup that is supposed to be first degusted in the best taste time? Which final cup? Then the different person always have a different choice. Big customs under of the small customs is always not allowed. Stick to a final twist. Always wish to obtain an additional happiness.
Section 10. Hotel check-in. Useful sentences. 1. Hi there. I'd like to check into the room I reserved.
Hello, I'm checking into a room.
We'd like to check into our room, please.
2. Hello, can I see some ID?
May I see your identification, please?
Give me your ID and I'll see what room you have.
3. Would you please fill in this registration form?
Will you please fill in the registration form of the hotel?
4. I have a reservation under the name of Bonnie Green.
We do have a reservation for you.
5. Your room number is 1105.
Your room number is 304 on the 3rd floor.
Your room is on the 7th floor and on the left, room 701.
6. How does this room suit you?
Is this room comfortable for you?
7. Here is your room card.
I'll give you 2 room keys.
Here's your key card. Just swipe it to unlock the door.
8. I'm afraid you can't check in until after 5 o'clock p.m.
Our check-in time is 12 o'clock noon. I'm afraid we have no vacant rooms now. Would you mind waiting until then?
Useful conversations. 1. A nice room. This room is nice and quiet. I like how it is next to a beautiful courtyard.
Yeah, me too. I think it's a bit small, though.
Agreed. But for the price they gave us, it's pretty good, no?
It's great, just great. I wonder if the bathroom has a tub so I can bathe.
Sure does. What a great deal. 2. A small leak in the room. I wonder if there is a way I can call the front desk about getting a problem fixed.
What's wrong? I thought this room is all fine.
It is, but there is a small leak in the corner there above the table. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, don't worry about it too much. It'll probably disappear as the rain stops.
You're right. Here, I'll just put this bowl underneath it to catch the water.
Is there a fridge with food in here somewhere?
Yeah, it's under the cabinet with the safe for our passports.
Oh, wow. It has a lot of great stuff in here. Drinks are here, too.
I wouldn't eat it, though. Each item costs an extra $2 to $5. Useful paragraph.
Love is the best nourishment of life. Even if it is just one ladleful of clear water, it can make the tree of life thrive. Maybe that tree is inconspicuous. Perhaps that the tree is so thin, and even some withered. But as long as there is nourishment of love, it can grow, flourish, and even grow into towering trees.
Section 11. Room service. 1. Room service, please.
How do I get room service?
Does room service come with the room?
2. You can get room service.
You can dial 121 for room service.
3. You will have to wait until your room is ready.
Do you mind waiting while your room is being readied?
4. Are we paying for room service?
Do we have to pay extra for room service?
How much extra is room service?
You'll have to pay extra for room service.
5. A wake-up call, please.
May I have a wake-up call?
A wake-up call at 6 tomorrow morning, please.
I'd like a wake-up call at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, please.
6. Please bring me a pot of coffee.
Laundry service, please.
7. Housekeeping, may I come in?
Housekeeping, would you mind if I come in?
8. When would you like me to do your room, sir?
May I do the turn-down service for you now?
9. Would you clean up my room?
Would you tidy up a bit in the bathroom?
10. Just call the housekeeping if you need anything else.
Just call the front desk if you need any extra towels or pillows. Useful conversations. 1. Order dinner in the room. Let's just order food via room service and have them deliver other food.
That's a good idea. How do we order?
We use the phone next to the bed.
Order the full service dinner. It'll come with everything we want to eat.
Got it. Hello, front desk? This is room 113. We'd like to order the full service dinner. 2. Dinner is here. I hear knocking on the door. I think our dinner is here. Yup, it's here.
Finally, I was starving. I want to start eating.
I paid the guy about $15. That's a lot cheaper than if we had eaten the food in the fridge.
No kidding. Here, hand me some of that spaghetti.
Here, help yourself. Come to think of it, I want some spaghetti too.
The room service must have a kitchen somewhere in the hotel. I think that's how they got it to us so quickly.
That would also be why it was so cheap. It would have been expensive had someone else made it.
This is a lot of food.
Useful paragraph.
Nobody's journey is seamless or smooth. We all stumble. We all have setbacks. If things go wrong, you hit a dead end, as you will. It's just life's way of saying time to change course.
Section 12. Checking out. 1. When do we have to be out of the room by?
What time is checkout?
When's checkout?
2. Noon is your checkout time.
Please check out before noon.
Checkout time is at 12 a.m.
You need to check out by 12 o'clock a.m.
3. Is there a penalty for late checkout?
Will you charge me extra for checking out late?
4. If we check out late, will they charge us extra?
I'm afraid you need to pay extra for checking out an hour late.
5. Half-day room rate will be charged if you check out after 12 o'clock noon.
Full-day room rate will be added if you check out after 6 o'clock p.m.
6. I'm checking out of my room.
I'd like to check out.
I'm checking out today.
7. I'd like to settle my bill.
Let me print out your bill.
Here is the bill. Please check it and sign here.
8. What's your room number?
May I have your room number, please?
9. Did you remember to return your key?
Please remember to turn in your room key to the receptionist.
10. I think there's a mistake in this bill.
You charged the wrong amount.
11. I'd like a receipt, please.
Here's your change. Please check it. And here's your receipt.
12. I hope you had an enjoyable stay.
I hope you had a nice stay here.
We hope you enjoyed your stay with us.
Useful conversations. 1. Check the room. Ready to get going?
Almost. I am checking around the apartment to see if we left anything.
You're so cautious.
It is a good idea to check under the bed and around the table and chairs to see if anything was left.
Good point. I don't want to forget anything. Think we did?
Nope, we've got everything.
2. Check out. Hi, we are from room 113, and we are checking out today.
Okay, ma'am. May I please have your room keys and receipt?
Of course. Here they are.
Did you use any of the amenities located in the refrigerator or the freezer?
No, we did not. We did order room service, but we paid for that upon delivery.
I see. Thank you for reminding me. Did you enjoy your stay?
Yes, we did. It was fantastic. In particular, the sights around the city were absolutely fabulous.
I am glad to hear that. What is your opinion of our room service? Do you think it was adequate?
Yes, it was fine. The food was of great quality as well. Useful paragraph. A more successful person is more observant, thinks more, and explores in depth. Chances exist in the daily details. For the same matter, a more successful person sees more and farther so that he can find out an opportunity and catch it to realize his aim. If a person sees 1 year ahead, while another sees only tomorrow, the difference between a year and a day is 365 times. How could you win?